Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Been a long time, hasn't it?
It has been a very long time. 2 years.
2 years.
You couldn't believe it, could you?
A lot's gone on in 2 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, a lot's gone on in 2 years. What have we done? We've
Bought a house.
bought a house.
Had a baby.
We've had a baby, and we're getting married.
Yeah, and also we've been to a holiday as well.
Been on a few, actually, to be fair.
Oh,
but the
one
main
main one.
one, which we're going to talk about in this reintroduction episode. This is the new series, because I've made it into a series now.
Oh, okay.
So series 1 was all the old stuff. You know, you can still go back and watch that. There'll still be some relevant information, but there's lots of new things. As you know, there's always new things coming out at Disney. There's always new things coming out at Universal. Always. We missed a few things that we couldn't do, so we're going to chat about that. But yeah, We've got a lovely house in Clacton-on-Sea.
Oh, Little Clacton.
Little Clacton.
Just a little bit outside Clacton.
Yeah, it is just a little bit outside. But yeah, we have a nice big house and we have a nice little spare room that we can do the podcast in. And it's also my office for work and making things, because I've started to make things now.
Especially for the wedding as well.
Yeah, for the wedding as well. Yeah, we had a baby in May
2022.
Yeah, and little Savannah is going to be on the YouTube videos that you'll see. Unfortunately, I'm really annoyed about this, and I've learned a lesson for the next trip. Not all of the GoPro footage recorded. So I got about halfway through the holiday. We got to, I think it was Animal Kingdom Day, and then it all got lost in translation somewhere. So I'm really annoyed about that. But never fear, we are going again for our honeymoon. Now, we're getting married in February.
February
the 3rd. We got engaged in October last year.
September, wasn't it?
No, it was October,
okay,
dear.
sorry.
It's the 3rd of October.
Okay, sorry.
You can't even remember when he proposed. That's hilarious. Yeah, so we are so excited. We're going again, and we're not going straight away. February was really hot, by the way, wasn't it, in Florida?
It was very extremely hot.
It was like freak weather. There was no rain. We had no rain whatsoever, did we? Those whole 2 weeks.
Shorts, t-shirts every day, wasn't it?
Oh my God, it was so hot. And obviously we had a little bit of a change as well, because originally, as you all know, it was going to be an adults only trip, and then Savannah came along, our beautiful little miracle.
Yeah.
And we decided to take her and also my mum time as well. I mean, Savannah was a model child. Oh, she really was.
I would say this, on the plane, she was magnificent.
She really was.
She was.
Her ears didn't pop. We bought her some little ear defenders, and when we took off, she was asleep, and then when she woke up, she was playing.
I did not think she cried once on the way there. Back on the flight.
No, she didn't.
She was fantastic.
I mean, on the way back, because we had a night flight, she pretty much slept the whole flight, as did you.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I didn't. I'm not very good at sleeping on planes. I'm just not very good at it.
I can sleep anywhere.
Yeah, I know you can sleep anywhere, but I struggle. I think even my mum struggled as well to sleep on a plane. But yeah, also I want to, in future episodes, we're going to talk about the disability access there, because I have to say, Disney were fantastic. It had we could use parent swap, or rider switch as they call it, on top of the DAS as well, which I thought was incredible. Universal's was very similar to your Merlin attractions, like your Thorpe Park, your Chesed, and it's very similar to that. However,
I thought, sorry to interrupt you, I thought Universal a lot better at parent swap.
Oh yeah, I was just about to say that.
You can queue up and it give you straight to the front. Someone goes on, then obviously the parents look after the child, and straight away you're back on that ride again.
It was their parent swap. Honestly, Universal is second to none, and I think Disney could take a few hints from Universal on that one.
But Disney were good with the disability.
They were brilliant, and even Universal was as well. I thought it was nice and simple, didn't overdo it. The only thing with Disney is I felt I spent a lot of time on my phone, which I didn't really want to do. But obviously everything's gone electronic now, whereas Universal still had the paper little card that you would go and get your time.
Sometimes it's easier doing it that way than
and you could enjoy more of what was going on. So yeah, and also we did SeaWorld and we did Busch Gardens as well.
I thought SeaWorld was amazing.
SeaWorld was incredible. Yeah, I mean it from the last time I went, there was like 2 new coasters added since the last time I went. Yeah, and there's a new one that was being built when we were there.
Now we've got a little freebie as well, didn't we?
We did. Yeah. I don't know if we should mention that, but yeah.
No, would they?
We'll go through each one.
Okay.
We'll go through but yeah, our trip was amazing. We are going again in September 2024 for our honeymoon, and we are taking Matt's little sister and her partner and our nephew, Edward. He's gonna be amazing because
he's 9 then,
he'll be 9 when we go. So he is literally the perfect age, I think, for Disney and Universal. The thing I think we found with Savannah, Disney was amazing for Savannah because there was a lot of rides with no height requirement.
I thought Magic Kingdom was much better suited for her, obviously.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
But again, she was amazing. Like we ride swapped. You done basically every single ride twice, didn't you?
You did Rise of the Resistance twice.
One ride. But again, she did not moan or cry or nothing like that. She's out in the sun all day. Well, not on the sun, but she's like outside
in the pushchair a lot.
She did not moan. She was amazing.
She is an absolute amazing little girl.
I'm not just bigging it up for her as well because they're only daughter, but she was good.
We're biased because she's ours, but we've had a lot of comments saying how like Welsh behaved she is. Although she is starting to hit her tantrum phases now. I mean, she had a half-hour tantrum earlier, bless her, but she's only just started walking and she kind of gets frustrated a little bit with stuff. So she wants to be more independent now, and that's the thing. Savannah's going to be 2.5 when we go again, so it's going to
just over 2.5.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very different holiday because she's going to want to see everything, and she's going to want to meet the princesses. And also, I found out that you can meet Mirabelle now, and she absolutely loves Encanto. We've watched it. We probably know the script off by heart now, the amount of times we've watched Encanto.
I must have watched that film over 100 times.
Well, when she was a baby, it was the only thing that would soothe her, wasn't it? Sure. It was the only thing that would soothe her. It was like, if I put Encanto on, and that would be the only thing that soothes her. And also, what was the other one that she likes? Moana. And obviously, there's the new Moana, The Way of Water attraction, which I can't wait. I'm so excited.
It's Epcot, isn't it?
It is, yeah. That was being built. Although I couldn't see Tafiti. There was apparently meant to be a giant Tafiti.
It's still like we went near enough February, so maybe it wasn't built by then.
Yeah, no, but it looks. I mean, we've seen all the press days and everything, and it looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, let's start off with. Oh,
sorry. Can I
go on?
I want to start off with. Guardians of the Galaxy, the ride.
That your favourite?
Epcot, yeah.
Yeah.
Or, Avatar in Magic...
wow.
And Animal Kingdom.
Oh my God, Avatar.
That was brilliant.
And I tell you what, the land as well.
Yes, that was very good.
Fabulously themed. Yeah. It was incredible. We've got a lovely... One of my favourite photos, actually, of us outside the big rock thing. I've never seen Avatar. I still haven't watched Avatar. I haven't seen the second one. I think
I've seen the second one.
You have. Yeah. I still need to watch it, but it did kind of intrigue me a little bit actually going on the ride. And to be fair, even if you haven't seen Avatar, I think you could still understand the ride because with the pre-show and everything, they explain it a lot better and they explain what they're doing and stuff like that.
The Transformer ride at Universal was very good as well.
Well, let's go. Let's start with Disney first.
Yeah, go on. Disney first.
So Disney, let's start with Magic Kingdom. Yeah. I mean, as again we've said, it's amazing for little ones, especially if you've got smaller children. From the age of probably 8 or 9 months up, they would probably enjoy it. Definitely,
I think that's about the right age.
I think she took in a lot more. I mean, she won't remember it. She won't remember the next time we go. But you know what? We will.
The parents will.
We will. So I'd say if you're thinking about taking. If you're thinking about taking your children and you've got maybe a 3 or 4 year old and you've got like a little small baby, you may have just had another baby. I would totally recommend going. In 9 months' time.
Yeah, I would.
you know, they see something. She was like, half her face half the time was so full of wonder.
Just smile, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
Smile.
Yeah, it was. She was just so awed by everything.
Every ride we walked to and we went on, she just smiled, didn't she?
Yeah, I think her favourite was Peter Pan's Flight. Actually, I think she really enjoyed that one. I went
thought
on.
It might
that.
be the Winnie the Pooh one.
She did like the Winnie the Pooh one because of the bouncing at the end with the Tigger. She loves Tigger.
The only thing I think we might have made a mistake of was the Ratatouille ride. That big drop.
My word!
I'm surprised that's open for little children like that. It's quite a big drop, isn't it? That water ride.
No, it's not. That was Frozen.
Oh, Frozen. Sorry,
Frozen. Oh
Sorry,
my God, we did not even realise. And I remember it when it was. I remember the Frozen ride when it was.
It was like before that, wasn't it?
Valhalla or something like that. It was something like Valhalla. It was Norwegian. It was like a log flume. I think it was a lot more intense than that. So they have changed it a little bit.
I was quite surprised about that.
I was like, when we started going backwards, I was like, oh my God, this poor baby. I'm like I'm holding on to Savannah for dear life. And you can't even see.
She was smiling, wasn't she? She was smiling at the end.
The kid was fearless. She was absolutely fearless. I was like, and Elsa's going, let it go. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't let her go.
I mean, we got to the top. I thought, go down. I thought, it's got to stop in a minute. But then kept going. I thought, oh, I guarantee she's going to cry at the end of it. But I looked at her, she was smiling. It just made me laugh.
She's got no fear, that kid, does she? You got to start them early. That's what we've learned as new parents. I think my favourite in Magic Kingdom, and I'm really excited for Tron actually, because we saw Tron testing. We saw it testing, and it looked incredible. And I think my favourite, obviously Splash Mountain was closed when we were there, but that will be reopened again as Tiana's Bayou Adventure, I think it's called.
Did we go on Thunder Mountain when we were there?
We didn't. No. We didn't. I really enjoyed Mine Train. I really enjoyed Star Wars.
Good, yeah,
I really enjoyed Star Wars, but obviously Space Mountain for me.
Space Mountain was good.
Absolute classic.
I just think the whole Magic Kingdom is just, obviously it's called Magic Kingdom for a reason. It
is so beautiful. When you see that castle, it just, I don't know, whether you're an adult, whether you're a child, it just invokes something in you that's like, oh my God, I am in somewhere that is really magical.
I think we were there from dusk till dawn, weren't we?
We were, yeah. We were. We watched the fireworks from the back, and then
from the time it opened, 8:30, 9 till literally dusk, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. Although I wouldn't recommend going on a Friday. Although the weekend we went on a Friday, and it was President's Weekend.
Yeah.
So it was quite busy. But even then, like my mum obviously she's been loads of times, and as an adult. And she said that, it doesn't really matter with Magic Kingdom because it is it's the park that everyone thinks of when they think of Disney World.
I think if you go on a Tuesday afternoon, it's still going to be that busy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I have actually planned. I've done a little bit of planning for next year.
Yeah.
And I have put it on a Tuesday because the crowd calendar's saying it's the best time. That was my favourite. So
we went to the restaurant, didn't we? Be Our Guest.
Oh my God, Be Our Guest. I loved it personally, although I think we both agree it was a bit expensive for what it was.
It was quite overpriced, and it was. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it was average food.
A lot of people say that. I personally, loved it.
The whole. What's the word?
The theming.
The theming was fantastic.
And Beast came out about 5 times.
Yeah, the whole thing was fantastic, but the food was average. I would have preferred to have a Burger King or McDonald's, to be honest.
But you would. We're not going to talk about Burger King, are we?
Well, maybe at the end. And I thought it was very, very, very overpriced for what it was.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one.
Just be honest with you
there. No, I really enjoyed it. I think it's only because I got to try escargot, which is, if you're not familiar with that, is snails, and I've never tried snails and I always wanted to, and they were absolutely to die for. And I think I had a filet mignon as well. That was really good. I really enjoyed the food personally. We did that for my mum because
mum. That's the reason why we went there.
She is a massive, massive, massive Beauty and the Beast fan. She is a huge Beauty and the Beast fan. So we did that for her, and she loved it. So getting to see my mum smile like that. But I thought lovely.
Also in all Disney parks and Universal parks were all the little snack kiosks. Wasn't that overpriced?
We had one of those frozen things from Gaston's Tavern, didn't we?
Yes.
Oh, that was very sweet.
Very good. I didn't think that was too overpriced because you hear all stories about obviously all the snacks, like say you're hungry about 10, 11 in the morning.
Yeah, I think we got a cinnamon roll as well.
Yeah,
didn't we? We shared that,
wasn't
didn't
really
we?
Unless you have a sit down meal, then obviously they have to charge you more, which is fair enough.
Yeah, and obviously the reservations are hard to get.
Yeah, but I think the actual snack, like the snack shops and snack bar
stalls and stuff. Yeah,
wasn't that badly overpriced?
And the fact that we could get free ice water for Savannah, because that was epic. And they didn't. And also when we did sit down, I will say this: they didn't charge for Savannah.
Oh, did they not?
No, they didn't charge it because she was so small. She only they did like baby's mac and cheese and stuff because she'd only just been sort of eating proper food for like.
Well, they probably overcharged us then. The amount of money it was. Anyway, right.
Yeah, that's Magic Kingdom. Shall we move on to Epcot?
Epcot was amazing. At the end,
Guardians of the Galaxy. We have to talk Cosmic Rewind.
My Rewind, yes.
God, that is so good.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, so good.
I just wish we'd done that twice because obviously
I got to do it twice.
You did, but obviously it was still like a
virtual. It still is virtual. I think it is.
Yeah,
and we were still waiting in the queue for an hour.
45 minutes.
Yeah, for an hour. Yeah,
I think that's the longest time we actually waited in the queue for the whole holiday. I think it was.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, yeah, in an actual queue, obviously.
Yeah. For all the other rides
obviously, obviously, all the time requests and stuff. But yeah, Cosmic Rewind was amazing. I really enjoyed Soaring as well. I love Soaring.
Oh, Soaring's always a good one.
Soaring's always a classic. They're actually bringing the Soaring over California back, the original show, because everyone's been dying for it, and they announced it at D23, I believe, that they're bringing back.
What other rides were there then?
We did the Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth was cute.
The one with really... They helped my chest?
No, that's Test Track.
Oh, no, Test Track. The Spaceship Earth was the one in the simulator.
Oh, no, Mission Space.
We did the
orange.
Is that Epcot, was it?
Yeah,
I didn't like
Mission
that.
Space. I remember going on that the first time, and my mum was not keen. She didn't want to go on it, did she?
I don't blame her.
She was not keen on it the first time. I remember that from when I was 17. I wanted to do the orange, but I think if you'd have done the green, I think you would have enjoyed it a little bit more.
It's so
it's so intense. It really is.
It like makes you sick.
It
did really help. We ate before that as well, I think.
Oh god, yeah, and it was super hot that day as well. It was so hot.
But again, around the world, not drinking around the world, but we around the. What's it called? The
World Showcase.
World Showcase. Yeah, it's good to see all
it was lovely. It was so nice.
Different
and they had the
countries.
They had the Festival of the Arts as well. So they had like stalls with like loads of really cool artwork, didn't they? As well, I really enjoyed that.
The only thing I do regret not doing it was drinking around the world.
Well, it's hard when you've got a child.
Yes, I know that. If it was just me and you, I'd probably have done that.
Yeah, we both would have done that.
Yeah.
Didn't we have a drink?
We had a couple of drinks, but it didn't
couple,
go. Yeah, it was only a couple, wasn't it?
I really enjoyed Germany. I think that was my favourite because of the shop and the caramel couche and all that. We didn't get anything in caramel couche.
I was a bit disappointed with the UK or the United Kingdom one. But that's probably because we've seen it all before.
That's probably because we live here and we are British.
But it's just so like cliche, like fish and chips, pub. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know why they called the Rose and Crown the Rose and Crown?
No.
It's because the Rose and then the Crown are the most used names in pubs in the UK.
Oh, okay.
That's why they called it the Rose and Crown. Yeah. Ratatouille. We have to mention Ratatouille.
Is that the one with the like? It's like
the little mouse, a little bit like Rise of the Resistance, but less intense.
Yes, that was good. That was
really good. We didn't realise we could take Savannah on it, so we went up and we was like, oh yeah, we could do Rider Switch. She was like, yeah, but the baby can go on it. I was like, what? I was like, okay, we'll go on it then. And it was quite rough, and I was holding on to Savannah for dear life, but she was loving it, wasn't she? She absolutely loved it. She took everything in her stride. That kid, didn't she?
She was brilliant.
But yeah, Epcot, amazing. And I can't wait to go back and see the Moana attraction. And you can meet Moana there. So I think for us next time, it's going to be a lot of meeting characters.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it will be fine. Especially Mirabelle, but we have to meet Mirabelle. Because
but it might be a little bit easier because my sister would be there and Adam, so we can...
They can go off and do what they need to do.
Well, no, I was thinking they can... Obviously, some rides Savannah can't go onto.
Yeah, we'll just do Rider Switch.
Yeah, so obviously me and you hold back with Savannah, then to go on and then... vice versa, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So we're all doing the rides.
Yeah,
that's the only good thing about where your mum come away with us.
Yeah, it was. We were allowed. We could still experience some things like we would have done when we were adults.
I did not think we'd done half the rides you went on America.
No, I'd agree with you on that one. we still got to do sort of like a half adults trip and a half
Yeah.
family trip, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was quite nice. So yeah, what else? So that's Epcot, Hollywood Studios.
The only one I loved Hollywood Studios, but the only disappointing thing I didn't do was Indiana Jones.
I know we missed the show times.
show.
We didn't realise that the last show was at like 4 o'clock.
I didn't know there was like only 3 shows.
Because we had to stay there late as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because of our Rise of the Resistance boarding pass.
No, it's because of your fantastic. What's it called?
Oh, I really
Fantastic Mum, was it?
Fantasmic.
Fantasmic.
Oh, yeah, but come on. That was so good.
The only reason why I didn't hate it that much because after we done Rise of Resistance.
Yeah, because we had a really late boarding pass for
And
Rise
it
of
was
Resistance.
literally like a walk on. I went on twice a night.
You did go on it twice, yeah. I thought Rise of Resistance was epic. It was so good.
Yeah, it was.
It was so immersive. Like the way you were in... It felt like you were in the film.
Yeah.
Like it genuinely felt like you were in the
very,
story.
very
It
good.
was so good. The way they've done that is just fabulous. I also very much enjoyed... Rock and Roller Coaster wasn't open.
open,
That
no.
was shut. But Tower of Terror was always a classic. I cacked my pants.
Was that one the one I loved? Dog Slinky. What is it called?
Slinky Dog Dash?
Yeah, Slinky Dog Dash. That was good.
Oh,
That was so
do you remember?
fun.
I don't know if you've been listening to if you listened to last series, you would have known how much Matt would bang on about Slinky Dog Dash and how excited he was to go on it. And I don't think he was disappointed.
I
were
was
you?
not disappointed at all.
I thought he was great.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Train.
Oh yeah, that was
that
cute.
was good. That was good.
That was really cute. I mean, I still would. I miss.
Savannah go on that.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yes, she did. I missed the Great Movie Ride. Like the Great Movie Ride was what was in the Man's Chinese Theatre
Yeah.
before that, and it was classic because you had the real actors.
Yeah.
There, but
Sorry, Star Tours.
Star Tours, yeah, the new stories,
The updated one.
the updated stories.
That was good.
They're updating it again.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, for a shocker.
Oh, that's
That new
series.
series on
Yeah.
Disney Plus that we haven't watched yet.
That was Star Tours. I mean, obviously, when I went there last, it was only obviously the first.
It was
3
really
films.
old.
It was only the first 3 films,
Yeah.
like New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi.
It was really
But
old.
now they've done a whole 9 films.
Yeah,
It
all
was
the series,
very good.
and I think they do nod to a few of the series as well.
Obviously,
Depending on what story you get.
we went to OT. Oh, what's it called again?
Ogre's Cantina.
To be fair, that was my shout to go there.
Yeah.
But again, with places like that, it was quite overpriced and it wasn't that good food.
The fuzzy Town thing was fun, but we had a charcuterie board. I don't know how you pronounce it.
The drinks were nice, but the little plateau we got, I think it cost like $80 for a few drinks and a bit of food. It wasn't worth it.
I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend.
I wouldn't either.
I don't. I think it's one of those things that you do once and then you never do again.
Yeah.
You know, and luckily enough, Sophie, Adam, and Edward aren't really that into Star Wars, so they're not going to be too bothered about that.
Even if they wanted to, I would say no. You do it yourself.
We saw Kylo Ren walk past, didn't we, with the Stormtroopers?
Yeah.
At the Galaxy's Edge in general. Like,
that was very good. Unbelievable.
the Falcon Smuggler's Run was good.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
Smuggler's Run was really good.
Did you do that twice or once?
I did it twice, but I think the first time I was a navigator, and then the second time I was a pilot. The pilot is the one that everybody wants.
I think I was
you got a better score than I did because I didn't
yeah.
realise. Nobody tells you this. You get a score at the end with how you did. So it's like being on a ride in a video game.
Yeah.
It's really cool how it's done. Like you know, you really have like the buttons actually do something. You're not just pretending. They actually every person in that ship had a role, and you get like your collective score. I enjoyed that side of it, and the pilot, yeah, absolutely was definitely the best
What
one.
other rides we did there then?
So you've got we did Toy Story Mania, which you get very competitive on things
Oh, the
like
gun
that.
one.
Yeah,
Did I win that?
You did.
I did.
yes.
Yeah.
Editing Gemma here, we have realised that we had waffled on for far longer than we usually did. So we are going to split this into maybe 2 or 3 parts. So join us for part 2 next week. Get excited, the magic rolls around fast.